Drummers, this one's for you. What is one thing that we all have in common? One thing that we all need, regardless of where we go, regardless of where we play. Yeah, drumsticks. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're not going to compare drumsticks, Vater and Vic Firth and ProMark. We've done that already. We've seen tons of videos where they compare all those sticks, and each person has their own preference. We all have our own preferences, our own stick sizes, etc. What I want to talk about is how much can you get for your money? Where is it that you get your money's worth? Now, in front of me, I have 5 pairs of drumsticks. So each pair was purchased separately, and each pair was purchased according to a price point. Now, these drumsticks are going to range from either $2 a pair all the way up to $25 a pair. And this is what I have in store for you guys right now. The first pair is a pair of Temu Drumsticks. Yes, I purchased these sticks basically when I got all this other Temu stuff. A few things that I've actually continued to use already, but these I was saving for a special occasion, and this is it. Yes, it cost me $2 for the pair. This is just a random generic pair, as you can see on screen right now. No labeling, no nothing. I believe the post said 5A. I tried to get them all to be 5A so that, you know, this basically drumstick comparison is fair. But it's $2. I mean, would you pay $2 for a pair of drumsticks, for any drumsticks? If they had a sale somewhere for Vic Firth, for ProMark or Vater's, hey, come get a pair for $2. Who wouldn't go and buy these? We're gonna see if these are worth it or not. The next pair, it's a pair of black drumsticks by Nova. Now, these are supposed to be like a beginner's drumstick, if I'm not mistaken. This cost me $6 for the pair. I went for a colored drumstick because we've all played probably with sticks that have some sort of, you know, lacquer or something like that, a different color stick. We're gonna see if that's worth it. Again, $6 for the pair. We'll see if it's good or not. Next pair, a pair of sound percussions. Again, 5A. This cost me $7 for the pair. I've actually used these in the past. They're not bad, but they're kind of hit or miss. There's sometimes a pair can last me like a month, and then there's sometimes a pair can last me a minute, and then instantly a stick breaks. So the production quality isn't there. But again, for $7, is it worth it? Next pair, a pair of 5A Vaters. Now this is basically your generic stick. We've all used probably a pair of Vaters. I could have gone for Vic Firth. I could have gone for ProMark. You insert your stick here. This is basically like our control stick. Okay, is it gonna basically be better or worse than either the cheaper or the more expensive stick? And then last but not least, I have here, it's a Christopher Lamb signature stick. Now this cost $25 for the pair. Now I believe for the Vater that those cost me $12.50. $25, that's basically 2 pairs of the Vaters. Is it gonna be worth it? I don't know. I haven't touched these sticks. I haven't tried these sticks right now. These are all brand new sticks. Now, there's a little twist. I am gonna be doing this blindfold. I do have my lovely assistant Jacob here in the corner. You probably can't see him, but to make it fair, he's gonna be handing me these sticks completely randomly. I'm gonna play for, 20, 30 seconds with each pair, and I'm gonna have to guess what pair is which. I just hope I don't get the Temu and the more expensive pair switched. So, with that being said, let's get started. All right, here we go. Ow. That hurt, Charlie. That really hurt. I hope this doesn't fall off, dude, because that's gonna be embarrassing. All right, Jake, stick me. And if you can give me maybe 1 stick per hand. I can't touch the stick. I'm gonna play the stick just like this. Like this is the furthest I can go. Because if I touch like the whole stick, I'm gonna probably be able to guess. Okay, they're not slippery. They feel kind of good in my hand. They don't feel rough. This is either the Vaters that cost $12.50 or the sound percussions that cost $7, which they're right next to each other. I'm gonna say those are the sound percussions. So basically, right smack in the middle of the whole set. I hope I got that right. I think if I get at least, even if I get those two wrong and I switch the places, I think I'll be okay. All right, next pair. My eyeballs hurt. This is like pushing up against my eyeballs. Did I do a lot of damage, Jake, on those sticks? I did? Oh, man. Okay. These feel... I just missed the hi-hat. You know what? They don't feel that good. But this scares me. Because they don't feel that good, I have a feeling they're the more expensive ones. Because to be honest, this texture, this feel, feels like crap. And they could potentially be the Temu sticks. But the thing is that if they're the more expensive ones, and I say, oh, they're the Temu ones, I'm gonna look dumb. But if they're the Temu ones and I say they're the more expensive ones, I'm gonna look dumb. So where would I look less dumb? I probably look already dumb because I'm probably not even looking at the camera. I'm gonna say those are the more expensive ones because I think the Temu ones, even though they might feel similar, I think they're gonna be lighter. I'm assuming they're gonna be lighter. These had a nice weight to it, even though they felt pretty bad in my hands. I feel like I would get blisters. The first pair, I don't think I would get blisters. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Let's go. Let's go. Next pair. Sorry, Jake. I want to give a round of applause for Jacob for helping me. Hands are sweating, man. I'm nervous. I know this. It's pretty good. Okay. Those feel a lot different than the first pair. Because I feel like the Vaters and the sound percussions, I feel like they have a similar like gloss. and these felt rough. But now they weren't as rough as the second stick that I said, the more expensive ones. Hopefully I'm right. But they didn't feel too rough, so I don't think they're the Temu. I'm gonna look so dumb if I got all these wrong. I'm gonna say those are the Black Nova sticks. Okay, I'm ready for the next stick. Pair of sticks. I'm ready for the next pair of sticks. Pair. All right. I already know which ones these are. These are the Temu ones. They sound so bad. That has to be the Temu because of the way the stick definition just isn't there. I don't think. Yeah, they didn't feel bad in my hand, but the stick definition, as soon as I hit the cymbal, it sounded like ta 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 when the other ones had a bit more. You know what I mean? Dude, it would be so funny if Jacob's not even here anymore. No, I hear him. He's still here. All right. This is the last pair. Hello? Hey, Jake, are you still there? Okay. Here's the last pair. Are you keeping track of what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You are. You're not? This is the last pair. The first ones, I think I said. Do you remember what I said, Jake? The first ones?
You said either sound percussion or Vater.
But did I choose one?
I don't think so.
I didn't choose one. The first ones were Vader's. These are the sound percussion. And I think that was it. Because first one I said Vater. Second one I said expensive one. The Christopher Lamb signature. Then I think it was the Nova third that I said? No. The Temu. Then I believe I said the Nova, the black stick, and then I think this one is the sound percussion. Cool, are we done? Is that all of them?
Yeah.
Should I take the blindfold off?
Yeah. Okay. So the first one you said Vater.
Hold on. All right. Are the sticks all back in place?
Yes.
Woo!
So the first one you said Vater. The second you said expensive. Third you said.
Was it the Temu? Did I say Temu?
Hold on. Third you said Nova.
Oh, okay.
Fourth
Temu. And then last.
Fifth, you said sound percussion.
Okay. First I said Vater. Was I right? I wasn't. Were those the sound percussions? They weren't either? And I thought they both had similar like glosses. What was the first one? Nova? No way. I had never used these before either. You'll say they're hickory. These are supposed to be like beginner ones, supposedly. Dude, I feel like I got the rest wrong then. Okay, so that was wrong, which means I got the Vater ones wrong. So what was the second one? I said these. Was it? It was? They do feel really bad. Like they're like unfinished, and for $25, I think I would rather pay. Well, I guess Nova was these, the Vaters. I'd rather either buy 2 pairs of Vaters or like 4 pairs of Novas, because then that equals 1 pair of this. Christopher Lamb, call me, man. We gotta talk. I don't know who you are, but I will find you. All right, I got those right at least, and those are a little girthier too. I don't know if maybe that's why it was a little easier, but pause. Okay, third one. I said.
You said the third one
was Nova. Which ones were the third pair? The sound percussions. I thought these had a gloss. I generally, and you know what's funny? I've used these before. So I think the dollar difference makes a difference. Because I thought Novas sounded better than these. And these are $1 more expensive. All right.
the cheap one.
The fourth one was the Temu one. Those were right. No, they weren't, dude. Dude, you scared me. These feel like crap. These feel like junk. Don't buy these. They're $2. I mean, I think for someone who wants to start playing and doesn't have a drum set, maybe they either have an electronic drum set and they need a pair of sticks, or they just have a practice pad. I don't know. But these, they just feel super light. Like, they feel really light. Like, I feel like, I don't know, man. Yeah, they don't feel good. The finish feels very similar to more expensive ones, I'm going to say. So they don't feel good already. And I think they're shorter. Can you pass me the Vaters real quick? Oh, they're about the same height. All right. All right. And then last but not least, the last ones I said Vater. I already got that wrong. The only one that's left is a sound percussion. No,
the last one you said
sound percussion.
Were sound percussion.
But they were the Vaters. Dude. So basically, I got 2 right, which are the more expensive, and the cheapest, which I don't feel that bad about. But then everything in between, I guess, is kind of a blur. Because this finish felt, it didn't feel that bad. I mean, this is a pair I would probably buy again. All right. Consensus, okay? This is the end of the video. Don't buy the cheap ones. $2 a pair, not worth it. $25 a pair, I don't think that's worth it. I mean, you can literally go and buy a pack of 2 or 3 pairs of sticks for that price. Not worth it. Now, everywhere in between, I liked the Novas. Surprisingly, I thought those were Vaters. I thought they were worth at least double what they're worth. And then I got, sound percussion and Nova flipped, whatever. I would recommend the Novas. I would say maybe the Novas are the winner. Yeah, they sound pretty good. All right, let me know if you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know if you guys want to see me do this again. This was, I'm gonna say, with mostly 5 A's. If you want to see me do 5 B's or 7 A's or 2 A's, I think those are like the marching stick band almost. Those are girthy. Pause. Let me know in the comments down below. That's it. That's all I have for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.